Welcome back to the channel. I am back with another beautiful 340 Sundancer. Cannot wait to show it to y'all. It looks like it just came from the factory. The only reason he's selling it is because he just bought this brand new Axopar, which is a really interesting boat, and I hope to get on there and film that one. We're gonna hop right on because the dock is very hot. It is 90 degrees, feels like 99, so I should be nice and sweaty by the end of this tour. Stowable swim ladder right there, and then as you guessed it, fender storage, shore power hookup, as well as your freshwater hookup there. Some new speakers back here on the transom. Transom shower as you board the boat. Stepping into the cockpit. This carpet is brand new upholstery with the factory Sea Ray stitching in there. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. There is a table here for the cockpit, as well as a fill-in that goes right here and across there, and then you can turn this whole back part here into a sun bench. And he does have the camper enclosure that comes back, the angled one, to enclose this entire space. Stepping over here, a walkway up to the bow, which we will get to at the end of the video. Bench seating across the back, fit 3 people there, or 1 person can lounge out. A nice little storage container here with a drain so you can fill that up with ice, put a bottle in there, cup holder. And continuing over to the port side of the boat, we have a little bit of storage here. Just forward of that, you have the power outlet. Trash can here that goes underneath there, but it's not in there. Some additional storage. Cup holders. You have an outdoor sink with a stainless steel faucet. I mean, look how clean that is. New speakers continue throughout. New upholstery continues, and stepping up to the helm. Bench seat next to your co-captain. Just below that, some additional storage. Flip up bolster at your captain's chair. All of the analog gauges are clean and legible. All of the buttons and switches, and he just has these over to try to save the screens. That is your tri-data display, your Fusion sound system radio, Raymarine display, as well as a standard horizon display. Both of these are GPS and chart plotters. And then your VHF radio. Trim tab controls, steering wheel is new with the Sea Ray branding. Shifters and throttle labeled so you don't get confused. And then this is your control. And then this is your controllable spotlight controls. He also has a cover that covers the entire dash to try to keep all of this looking the way it does. All right, let's head up to the bow so you can get a good idea of the bow space, and then we'll take a look down in the cabin. All right, step up to your walk around. You have a fishing rod holder, gas fill up, and waste pump out. And look at all that bow space. You can put bow pads up here and turn this into a tanning pad. However, the nice clean bow just looks really nice. Foot switches for your electric windlass, and there's your controllable spotlight. This is obviously access down into your anchor locker, which we will pop open. And 3 steps down into the cabin, and look what I am talking about. Look how clean this cabin is. I mean, it looks like it came off the lot yesterday. We're going to go through it real quick. I'm sure by now most of you are aware of the 340 Sundancer, or Sundancers in general. They're all kind of laid out the same, but we're going to go through so I can show you how clean this one is. And if you're interested in buying it, it is not going to last long. Checking out the galley first. There is your panel, your 120 and 12 volt panel. Microwave. Underneath your microwave, we have some storage. Nice high countertop that comes up to about my chest, with a fridge freezer combo underneath. Continuing forward, we have a bunch of drawers for your galley, access to underneath your sink, as well as additional storage. Moving up, this is a dehumidifier that he runs. 2-burner stovetop underneath the cover, allowing for maximum countertop space. This is going to be your trash can, and then obviously your sink. Stainless steel faucet with some additional storage overhead. Continuing forward, we have a huge flat screen TV for you to watch your games on while you're relaxing on the water. Some storage up above, and your thermostat controls behind there. Flipping around to the forward V-berth, we have curtains that pull across on both sides, giving you some privacy here in the forward V-berth. Air conditioning unit is underneath the bed, so you are missing the storage that goes here, but it is easy access to get to the AC unit. And behind your mirror here is a hanging locker. Nice size bed in the forward V-berth. You can fit 2 adults on here without issue. Porthole windows on each side, and he does have little shades here to give you complete darkness. Overhead is your skylight or escape hatch, situational dependent. We're going to continue around a little bench seat here to sit down, put your shoes on, get ready. And hidden behind the mirror, just above that seat, is another hanging locker. All right, behind these cabinets overhead in the salon is obviously storage throughout. Continues over there. I do think you have your AM FM radio controls. I was right, that is a new Fusion sound system. L-shaped dinette that you can fit 4 people here without an issue, with a little bit of storage underneath. And we're going to flip straight back into the midship berth. It's a nice little seating area that doubles as a berth. It has some fill-in cushions, and you can turn this whole thing into a bed back here if you have guests. Behind this mirror here is another hanging locker. That is 3 hanging lockers, so plenty of space. 2 for your wife, 1 for the captain. Back behind here is some additional storage, and I'm just going to pan around so you get a good idea of the space back here. Very clean. This boat is ready to go for the summer. If you're in the market for a family cruiser and you're not trying to break the bank, this boat is priced to sell, and I do not think it will last long. And moving into the head, it is a wet head, so you do use the sink faucet and pull it up to the overhead there to take a shower. You have a vacuum flush head here that goes into a holding tank. It's macerated with a pump out that we covered going up to the bow. Some storage underneath your sink and a little bit of additional storage there. You can store your toilet paper in there, so when you're taking a shower, you know, you're not cleaning up the business with some soggy toilet paper. No worse scenario than that. And power vents for when it gets, well, you know. Let's go take a look at the engines. And here are your MerCruiser 7.4s. Big engines in a big boat.